The difference happens to be with where your salary level is. Whether you're able to invest in a Roth IRA, unless you want to do a backdoor conversion, which is a whole nother conversation. But in general, a Roth IRA, you pay tax now. So in the specific example of the student above that has a stipend, and I'm imagining that your salary is relatively low because it's just a small portion of your day, your tax rate would be low, and it would be very advantageous for you to pay tax on it now and allow it to grow. So in general, there's actually a lot of research papers that showcase that investing in a Roth IRA is to your advantage, just when you have the time horizon to run.
A couple other things I'll mention just to underline. When you put things into these different kind of accounts, 401k or Roth IRA, you do have some ability to decide what investment you're going to make inside of that vehicle. So it's not like a Roth would prohibit you from buying stock in one specific company. It's just kind of it's the tax mechanism surrounding it.
Yeah, it's just the vehicle that we use to see that you are using to. It's the account type. That's how we would call it. It's the account type. I think of it more as like a vehicle to your end goal of retirement.
And also with a 401k, if your company, if your employer is offering a 401k with any kind of match, I would put my money in that first before contributing to a Roth. So again, always take advantage of that. We'll probably say that 10 more times tonight, but it's worth saying 10 more times tonight.
And again, just to get back to that simple example of if you make $100,000, the traditional IRA, you put in $10,000, your tax burden is reduced to $90,000. With a Roth IRA, you take that $10,000, put it in a Roth IRA, you actually have to pay tax on it first. So if you're in a 25% tax bracket all in, instead of putting in $10,000, you're putting in $7,500. But it gets to grow tax-free, and you never have to pay tax on it.
Because you paid tax in the
Because you
beginning.
already paid tax at the beginning.
At some point, the government will catch up with you. Like they will either make you pay tax in the beginning, tax at the end. It will be taxed.
So people do the Roth with the assumption that they're going to be paying a lower tax rate when they retire than they will pay when they're actually making the money. The downside is that you don't have as big a pile of money in your account to generate income.